So let's look at the practical side of SEO. Let's say I want to target a business, for example, pressure cookers or best pressure cookers. I want to become an affiliate. There's a lot of people doing this at the moment who are making quite a lot of money. So first thing I would search on Google is the AdWords keyword tool. Then I click on the result, and in the search box I would include the keywords that are related to my new domain. So pressure cooker, best pressure cookers. You can also target the region. So United States is already selected, but to show you again how to select a region, just type it in and you select it on the search results that appear. Then you press get ideas. So Google will now tell you how many people search for the related terms on Google every month. So if you can see pressure cooker, there's 90,000 people that search every month, so let's select that. Best pressure cooker, also a lot of people that search for it. Then you can actually target the other keywords by the most searched keywords. So we'll go ahead and we'll select all the relevant keywords that are related to our terms. So there are a lot of keywords, especially about brands, that are related to pressure cooker reviews. That is actually one of the best terms to target. Is very quite niche products that already exist, brands that already exist. Pressure cooker reviews is amazing if you're going to set up a website that is related to best pressure cooker. How to use a pressure cooker is also very relevant. A lot of people want to know how, and then they want to find out which is the best pressure cooker. So you will go ahead and search for all these terms that are related to your business. So you're sorting them out by volume of people, and that would take up a lot of your time. So you go and keep scrolling and select these appropriate to your business and then download them. If you were registering a domain, you would go to 123reg, and I've already typed in best pressure cooker and it was already taken, but the second best option would be pressurecookerbest.com, which is available. So this is a highly targeted domain that is relevant to what the terms that you're trying to target. Next thing, when we're building links, we need to find out about our competitors, and when also getting ideas of what terms to target, you have to find out which are the sites that are already doing well on Google. So we found one which seems to appear on a lot of searches throughout Google. So we'll just grab that URL and paste it into semrush.com. We'll select US because that is the market we're trying to target, and that will tell us that everything about that domain on Google. So it gets around 2,000 visits on Google. And now if you click on organic keywords, you will see what keywords they are ranking for already, and it will tell you the amount of traffic, so the percentage of traffic and what terms are bringing in this traffic. So if you have a look there, you'll see a lot of terms that we didn't find on the AdWords keyword tool that are already bringing your competitors a lot of traffic through Google. So these are all terms that we should take into account and use them for our own benefits. These are all going to be new posts that we're going to put on our own website to try and target these exact same keywords. So you always use a combination of the AdWords keyword tool and the SEMrush tool. So we'll keep that in mind for now. But first of all, I just want to show you about the link building. So we found this amazing site that gets all this traffic, 2,000 visitors a month. We'll just copy and paste it on Open Site Explorer, which is the Moz tool. And this will show us all the links this competitor has. So the first thing to do is you target this root domain, which means all the links that point to every single page on the domain. And then with regards to the links, you put link equity. So this means all the links that this competitor has that are actually giving them added SEO value. And for example, sifting through these links, I found one straight away that is actually a blog comment, which is helping them a lot. So just by searching for their domain, you can see that someone has posted a comment with that link inside the comment, and it's giving them a lot of value. So what we would do, we would just sign up to this website and post the same exact link as a comment for our own website. And there's a link already gained. Another website, which is harder to get, it's not a blog comment, but you can see how they wrote this article on the benefits of using a pressure cooker, and it's also provided them with a really high value link. So the next best thing to do would be to contact the owner of this website, send them an email, or if you can't find them email, just leave them a reply on the comment section, and state that you also have you also want a guest blog for their website, and tell them how how you could help their readers by offering them advice on the best pressure cooker, etc. So this process would be quite long-winded. So you would have a look at all the other links that are pointing to them, and trying to get them, and most will be blog comments, forum posts, but the other ones will require you to send an email to the owner of the website and ask them and approach them that you could really help their visitors, and by providing some guest posts, or an article that you've already written that would help them quite a lot. Another trick is to Google in URL 2 dots, and then something that's related to your business. So for this example, in URL cooking, and then in URL resources. So you can either put resources or links. So, but basically this will show you exactly all the pages that Google can find that provide resources to websites that talk about cooking, etc. For example, we'll find already WebMD, which is an amazing website, and they provide a list of resources to other sites that talk about cooking. There's also a government website that provides resources or links out to other websites that talk about cooking for kids. So these are all websites that we can contact to ask them, approach them, and you would write an article on your own website that will provide helpful resources or about cooking. So you just write a blog post saying, this is how kids can improve their cooking, and you just write a 600, 1,000 word article on the best practices for cooking with kids or healthy cooking. And two things that I like to use are the Moz tool. So you can see the Moz Trust is really good. It's above 3.0. It's very high. The Majestic Trust Flow is above 15. So I think it's 87 for the domain, which is really amazing. So this is one of the websites that fit in with our criteria and that we would contact straight away. For this government-related website, you definitely have to write an article about kids and how they can cook better. And if you have a look at the Majestic SEO and the Trust Flow, it's all of these are above 15. For example, this website also links out to a lot of sites that talk about cooking and offer free resources and helpful advice to people that are learning about cooking. So all this fits in perfectly with the outreach. The Moz Trust is perfect. The Domain Authority, the Majestic SEO Trust Flow, they all fit in with our criteria. So all you would do is email them, write an article, a blog post about how your cooking could affect your child's life by healthy cooking, or just helpful advice, and that they would be more than happy to link out to you. And these are 3 amazing resources, amazing links that we've already acquired just from 2 seconds. Going back to the SEMrush tool, so all these keywords that we found that our competitors are already getting from Google, these are all topics and ideas for our own articles and building up our own website. So for example, here is one keyword that provides quite a bit of traffic to our competitor, and the keyword is Presto pressure cooker. So it's a review on a brand called Presto. So this is something that we could write a blog post straight away, and by gaining links to it and by improving the on-page SEO to this page, we would be getting already traffic from Google. So one first thing to consider when writing this blog post is you would have to put Presto pressure cooker in the title. So that's number 1. Then it's with the other on-page criteria. So meta description, we would have to include it once again. Then we would have to include it in the H1. In the image alt also, so you would have to include an image of a Presto pressure cooker or a pressure cooker. You can buy images. They're so royalty-free images, but you always have to follow the 6 on-page pointers. You would have to include it in the body, of course. So you would have to write 600 to 1,000 words of really good quality, helpful content to your readers about how the Presto pressure cooker is good or it's bad, why is it bad, and why should people use it, or why shouldn't people use it. So you're fitting in the keyword on your page, and you're actually helping your visitors. So Google will come to your web page about Presto pressure cookers. We'll see it in the title, we'll see it in the description, we'll see it in the H1, in the image alt, in the body, in bold, in the URL, and it will certainly, Google is a robot. It uses a robot to kind of crawl your website, so it will certainly take into account that this page is highly relevant to the keyword. So this is everything you would do is step 1 and then repeat. So go to SEMrush, you find every single keyword that they are already ranking for and they're providing traffic to their website, and you just incorporate it into your own website. So this would be keyword number 1, and this would be article number 1 on our website. And then we'll go back to SEMrush, find another keyword that they're gaining traffic from, and do the exact same thing. And last but not least, you would have to build social media signals to the website. So Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Just sharing the website article. One thing that is very important and you have to consider is the anchor text. So going back to the website that we found that gets over 2,000 visitors from Google every month, just to show you, and ahrefs.com is another great resource where you can find all the links that are pointing to their domain. But just to show you how the anchor text of a website should look and why they're doing so well, with this Ahrefs tool, you can see that their number 1 anchor text, so 18 domains that point to their site, that are linking to their site, linking with their name. Number 2 is their actual URL, so 14 websites are linking to their site with their URL as the anchor text. So there's nothing spammy there. A lot of these anchor texts are very natural.